All right, YouTube, listen up. We are making this video for a number of reasons. Okay, one, just noticing something about my growth in my channel. I like my growth where I'm at right now, honestly. I really do. With 465 subscribers. I'm taking it day by day, pacing myself. But it's like, as I'm noticing with my content, I don't want to get stuck per se in a dry, repetitive upload cycle. Meaning, let me sit up. Do I have a pillow? I don't need it. Matter of fact, I'll be like this. Boom. Right? Red on red. Okay. So, I love fitness. Fitness is very important and essential to my day-to-day life. Routine keeps me disciplined, keeps me active, keeps me healthy, etc. Right? But the drawback to the fitness, or should I say me making this video, is when I'm uploading shorts, it becomes very repetitive and dry. Like I said before, trying to give you guys outside content concerning fitness, trying to get you guys in the gym content, but like shorts, specifically shorts, I feel like they stub my channel's growth because of, although you could get more reach and engagement, it can hurt long form content performance. Now, I am not bullspitting. I take notes, bro. I take notes. I plan, methodic with my thinking, you know what I'm trying to say? So listen, bullet pointed it off, right? You can gain subscribers but lose views and long form content. That's self-explanatory. The attention span of those on a shorts feed is very much like TikTok, very much like Instagram, and you know, those are very great for the algorithm and metric, but YouTube at its pure essence is about audience retention and engagement. From at least, I've been using YouTube, I'm 30 now, I've been using YouTube since I was probably like 11, 12 maybe, I'm not too sure. But I go back with YouTube. I can go back in the vault with some old YouTube videos that's like, damn. But anyway, right? Gain subscribers but lose views in long form content, right? Long form gets YouTube familiar with your personality. Granted, there's a lot of me to share to the world in a sense, and fitness is just one aspect of what I do. That's why in the Bible it says fitness and lifestyle. Lifestyle pertains to a lot of things. Gaming, in a sense, is a lifestyle. Fashion, in a sense, art is a lifestyle. Certain things that make up your day-to-day life, hobbies, etc., cultivate into lifestyle. And I feel like I'm only showing one side of me to my subscribers, even to the world, to where it's like, fitness is definitely always going to be there. I need that. That's what gets the attention, but also I'm also documenting this fitness journey and just my strength goals, right? But it's like, how can I say? I need to showcase as much of my organic talent as possible. And it's not for subs or monetary gain. It's more just like, I love the creation of making videos, uploading, because it's just, you know, this is a good outlet for me, positive outlet for me. And like I said, I treat it like a journal or documentary, right? But it's like, there's more to me than just lifting weights. And even if I'm not even showing you guys full-fledged content, whether the people I'm lifting with, they don't want to be recorded, different reasons why, you know, I can't give you full long-form content the way I want to. But when there's a will, there's a way. But I gotta be, you know, there's more I can do within the lifestyle niche and sub-niches of it, you know. My hair is growing back. I could do washing styles about my hair, but let me not go into that direction, but that's just an example. So it's like, that was on my mind, but another bullet point is just like, okay, it splits your audience. I know people, at least in the comments of the videos I looked at, where they're happy about 110,000 subscribers, but they're struggling now to get views on long format content, and that's scary. At least I'm grateful for the 465 subscribers, but at at least I'm trying to correct a certain path or trajectory before like this channel gains more momentum. Because imagine having 100,000 subscribers, but they only want to see one type of thing. Me personally, you know, I'm grateful for all my subscribers. It's like this pertains to just me being me. I'm just documenting me being me and my interests that I love and want to share it to the world. So with that being said, yeah, I don't want to split my audience. I get it, you can diversify and give a hook to then bring them to the long format content. But if you're just more consistent with, I believe if you're more consistent with long format content, everything's going to fall into place. Period, point blank. And it's more engaging. Like I'm sitting here right now talking to the camera, but I can flow with what I'm saying right now. It's not hard for me to convey my ideas and speak well. So it's like I can speak that Japanese if need be, you know? On top of that, we're gonna get into this stack and what this all means. Obviously, you know, one second. I just wanna get on one more bullet point. No, that's really it. I don't want to feel lazy with my uploading my content, and I want to showcase my creativity. I'm very creative, and YouTube is one of the best, I believe the best platform for social media, just to showcase yourself to the world and just, you know, grow a community. Now, with this, on my rest days, behind the scenes, I don't play my PS5 as much right now because I'm particular. There's certain games I want to play. Obviously, GTA 6 is a given. Nintendo Switch, pre-orders drop the 9th. I love video games. I'm born 1995. I grew up on PlayStation 2, Sega Genesis, Neo Geo Pocket, Dreamcast, everything Nintendo, like, I'm solid in this, but I brought this stack just because it's like, I don't do it for the world, really. It's just like, I'm just bringing the validity of like, I really do this when it comes to gaming. You know what I'm saying? Like, streaming is taking off because we're in a digital age. We're in a digital age, automation, we have AI now, we have a lot of stuff, and it's just like, you have to always adapt to what's happening within the world in a sense. But is it me really adapting or just doing something that I already naturally, in a sense, flourish in, if that makes sense? Like YouTube, I see it as YouTube is a digital skill. Podcasting is a digital skill. E-commerce, drop shipping, digital skills. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's like, why not utilize my skills to enhance myself in this world at 30 years old? So it's like, why am I doing this a lot? I don't know, but we're gonna keep this in this raw. But this stack, I have some old EGM games, right? I'm kind of probably far from the camera, but we'll start here. You already know, this is Crash Bandicoot. On the back, Sonic 3D Blast, right? More EGM. Well, you got Mega Man, damn, this is fire. Mega Man on the back. These are classic, look, August 1997. Stop playing with me. Abe's Odyssey, Duke 'em Nukem, Cloud, because that's Final Fantasy, Gex, Castlevania, you know, that's Banjo-Kazooie. Like, I go all day with this. Look, come on, everybody know who this is, bro. Ryu and Ken, Street Fighter. What Street Fighter is this? These? The first Street Fighter? No, Street Fighter Alpha, Warrior's Dreams, right? Look, Blackthorn. I never replayed that game. Virtual Fighter 3. Fun fact about Virtual Fighter 3, no lie. This had the wave back in the day, but it didn't capitalize on this franchise and Tekken took over. So I'm just flipping through this. This is fire. Damn. This came out, I was just born. Look at this Spider-Man. So, probably go through a couple more of these. Look, I love Sonic too. All of this This is literally my upbringing, bro. I'm I'm a young OG when it comes to these games, dog. Like, don't play with me. Boom. So I'm saying that all to say, I might start filming myself playing games for my rest day. Nothing too crazy. It's not like I'm about to start streaming now, I'm about to start sparking up. It's more just like, why not show more of that side of me to my YouTube channel? Because I'm just looking at it. The fitness is fire. Don't get me wrong. You know, the calisthenics, the weightlifting, trying to get more like engaged where when I ate that Dave's Hot Chicken, by the way, real quick, the thing about the Dave's Hot Chicken is like, I set up my tripod, I saw a couple, they looked uncomfortable, so I put it away. And then that's where I just shot the short, and the short did like 3,000. I don't do it for views or whatnot, but it's, you know, you want to grow a community, but you want to grow the community organically. Now you look at all the big streamers now, whether it's Aiden Ross, that was from 2K, Constantine, that's from 2K, Speed, 2K, all the Agent Davis, 2K. I don't know about Flatboy Max. He's different though. DDG been a OG in this, so it's like he kicked out the door down for creators on YouTube. But what I'm saying is like, those games built community, and I'm a gamer naturally, like no cap. So it's like, I'm just showcasing more aspects of me as a person, you know? And cause I'm not just a fitness, like lift all day, but I love to help people who do want to, you know, sharpen their mind and body to be healthy, because being healthy is a very, very pivotal thing and important thing to have in this world, so that you can navigate easier, you know. Even when you look good, you feel good. It's good for the mental, it's good for a lot of things. It's good for detoxing the body, keeping the bloodstream alkaline. You know, there's a lot of science to physical fitness and exercise. And you know, in America, our obesity rates, especially child obesity rates, are very high. And that saddens me to where it's like, when you know better, you do better. So what we consume on a day-to-day basis, whether it's not just social media, any type of form of media, but just consumption of food, like certain things, too much of sugar, too much of unhealthy fats can cause disease. Yeah, so it's just having that knowledge, but just also just bridging the gap of just what makes me me with all of my upbringing that really has shaped my creativity in my 30 years of life. You know, I've lived 10 decades, so look at this. Look at Kung Lao. Fierce. One of my favorite Mortal Kombat characters, by the way. You know, I think between video games and anime, that's what really kickstarted my love for drawing and art. I haven't drawn in a while, but what is this? Street Fighter 2 versus Mortal Kombat 2. Damn, this is July 1994. Oh, this is still in the plastic too. It's crazy. But I don't even go through the whole stack. You get it. I'm far from a casual when it comes to gaming, to be honest. Like, you know, me and my brothers used to play games all the time. We obviously played outside, but we used to have to do like Tomb Raider, do hours. Each person get an hour. Oh damn, Thanos. It's just like, you know, I don't want anybody trying to check my gamer card, bro. I'm been valid, bro. I got a damn, hold on, let me grab that right quick. Look, man, stop playing with me. Look at my PSP, bro. I found this. This is my original, this is the first PSP, bro, hold on. Yes, this is my PSP with the symbiote on it. Y'all know I love Spider-Man, bro. At least I've said that. It's not just doing muscle ups with the mask on, but yeah, this is just showcasing more of who I am as a person, who Kavaris Williams is on his day-to-day life, and you know, showing those behind the scenes is very organic and raw that people can relate to, you know. You know, I might game with some of you guys on the system, depending on certain days. You know, I do have rest days. I'm not just workout. And you know, sometimes if you just keep the content only that, you could get burnt out or just not as enthused because it just seems so repetitive. Like working out and food. There's a lot of things in life. You know, I might record me in the damn grocery store, bro. Grocery shopping. You know what I'm saying? The possibilities are endless. It's just how creative are you and how can you convey, how, what's the word I'm looking for? How relatable are you, creative are you, and also like to an extent, entertaining are you to said audience? Because even attention is a currency. So, not going a long rant or ramble, YouTube shorts, I'll probably try to do more daily long format content because for the sake of the channel and the growth and the health of the channel and my audience, I don't want to have to deal with a split audience of just, we want you for this, we want you for that, you know. And I get why YouTube implemented shorts. They implemented shorts because the attention span of the modern day consumer is very short to a degree, so it makes sense. But yeah, we're gonna start playing some games, man. Slowly but surely, you know. I do, like my favorite game right now would probably be Marvel Rivals. I don't know about that new Assassin's Creed. I'm hearing mixed reviews about it, but yeah, it's just taking this day by day and growing organically and like I said, treating this like a journal, a documentary, timestamps in life that's just captured on camera. So with that being said, YouTube, you know, we're gonna lay off on the shorts, really try to build a solid community to relate to you guys more and just show you different aspects of myself. So, you know, that's that on that. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Or if you guys even have any questions or ideas, be sure, you know, free to ask. And yeah, that concludes this video, YouTube.